What's good, America? I've got a question for you. Do you want to know the truth? Today, we're tackling President Trump's tariff plan. So the headlines scream chaos and market crashes. But is that the full story? I've got 3 clips from Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent responding to Martha Raddatz, and he's challenging her apocalyptic narrative. Before we're done, we'll ask, what does God think? Let's break it down together.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
And President Trump's strategy really has been to announce these tariffs, then dial some back, pause them, make exceptions. Explain why you see this as a good negotiating strategy.
Well, in game theory, it's called strategic uncertainty. So you're not going to tell the person on the other side of the negotiation where you're going to end up. And nobody's better at creating this leverage than President Trump. You know, he's shown the high tariffs, and here's the stick. This is where the tariffs can go. And the carrot is come to us, take off your tariffs, take off your non-tariff trade barriers, stop manipulating your currency, stop subsidizing labor and capital, and then we can talk. But I tell you, Martha, that we've had several of these Asian countries that come in and said, oh, well, we'll stop doing this, this, and this. And I look at these lists and I think, how did we get here? How did we get here? Because this trading system has been so unfair. And as President Trump says, I don't blame the countries. I blame the previous administrations that let them get away with it.
Pause. Bessent just nailed it. Strategic uncertainty isn't about chaos. It's the whole game plan. So the media's been out there crying recklessness, chaos, but the unpredictability puts America in charge. Even critics agree the rigged system needed reform. It's like keeping your opponents guessing in a high-stakes poker game. But everyone knows at the table that Trump and America is holding the winning hand. They're stalling, desperate to deny America the win. I mean, how else would you reset a rigged global trade system? The truth? This is about shifting power, not pandemonium. Even more, big media breathlessly reported the huge stock market crash, but refused to cover the huge stock market recovery after Wall Street realized they kind of overreacted, and even more, that the nations of the world were lining up to make deals with the U.S. Next clip.
Well, look, some of the leaders of the big box stores, Walmart, Target, delivered a warning to President Trump that some of the shelves could be empty within a matter of weeks. I know you're looking forward, but this is a concern right now.
And that's why we are negotiating these deals, and we're moving forward with this. And again, as the gentleman in Annapolis said, Martha, the goal is not to manufacture dog collars again in the U.S. That the president is looking forward to the jobs of the future, not the jobs of the past. The goal is to bring back high-performance manufacturing jobs or create high-performance manufacturing jobs.
Hold up. Walmart and Home Depot are whining to the White House? Aren't these the same oligarchs Bernie Sanders and AOC say are running the show? These big box empires got rich betting on China, shipping our jobs overseas. Trump's tariff plan says game over. The administration is focused on jobs of the future, high-tech jobs, manufacturing, real careers, not dog collars made in China. Trump has been blunt. Some companies got to take their medicine to kick the China habit. That's tough love for America's comeback. But here's the bigger truth. This isn't just about the economy. Our national security's on the line. Relying on China for medicine, steel, semiconductor chips, and rare earth minerals is a disaster waiting to happen. Tariffs are Trump's ace card, protecting our economic future and our national defense. Next clip.
How long does it take to bring that to the U.S.?
Well,
is there a plan?
Of course, but it's a process. Right now, the U.S. has a barbell economy. We have a very advanced financial system. We have a exploration and development that is the envy in the world. On the other side, we are a natural resource economy led by energy, which the previous administration tried to stifle. And in between is where working class Americans have lost out. And we want to bring back these manufacturing jobs or create these manufacturing jobs of the future. And we are meeting with companies that want to do this every day.
Yo, Bessent's dropping the barbell weights. He describes a barbell economy where Wall Street and big tech feast while working Americans scrape by. It's a rigged system. So what if we think of it this way? The China First global trade system is like Humpty Dumpty, perched high on the Great Wall of China. Trump's tariffs gave him a shove, and down he went, splat. Now he's scrambled eggs. No king's horses or men can put that broken system back together. And that's a good thing. But America's ready to cook up something better. It's a process and not a quick flip. American companies are already signing on to bringing good paying jobs back home. But do you want to know the truth? The American people aren't buying the mainstream media narrative. Rasmussen reports a new survey that discovered that 71% of Americans believe big media is rigging their polls to fit a preferred narrative. The trade war is still in play. So, what do you think? Are you okay with a little bit of temporary pain to reset trade? Can the U.S. rebuild high-tech manufacturing sectors with good-paying jobs? Or should we trust our national defense to China? And by the way, what does God think about all of this? So even as we debate tariffs, global trade, and political power plays, none of us knows what tomorrow holds. James 4:13-15 hits hard. Now listen, you who say, today or tomorrow we will go to this or that city, carry on business and make money. Why, you don't even know what will happen tomorrow. Instead, you ought to say, if it is the Lord's will, we will live and do this or that. So yeah, strategy matters, policy matters, but ultimate control, that's above all of us. So as we rebuild systems and seek justice in trade, let's not forget who really holds the future. I'm Brian Tetamore, and that's today's Faith Check News. Asking the question, do you really want to know the truth?